want to design a Halloween shirt that people will actually want to buy, stay tuned because I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step process for creating a viral-worthy t-shirt design using only Canva.
All right. So the first thing we want to do is come into Etsy, or you can go into another marketplace if you want. And let's see some of the designs that are trending with this new Doodle collage design. So all I'm going to do is, since we are approaching Halloween, I'm going to type in Halloween Doodle sweatshirt. And this is just so we can get some inspiration and see some of the things that are popular and that are trending. So as you can see, like here's one. Is this like a collage of different elements? Here's another one. Here's another one. Okay, so you can pretty much look through this and see all of the different ones that are trending. So here's one. Okay, and then here are a few that are with just the basic black and white. Okay, so we're going to create something similar. So after you do your research and kind of see what you want to design, then we're going to go ahead and head over to Canva. Now, once we are inside of Canva, we want to go ahead to the left side. We're going to click Create. We're going to click on Custom Size, and then we want to pick what size canvas we want to use. So for this type of design, I want to do 5,000 by 5,000. I'm going pixels. I'm going to click on Create New Design. All right, so now that we have our template ready, I'm going to make this a little bigger so we can see what we're doing. Okay, so if you are struggling with inspiration after you did your research and you kind of still don't know what to put, then go ahead and head over to ChatGPT, Gemini, or some type of other AI generator and just ask it for suggestions just to help you out and get you going. So what I'm going to do is we are doing Halloween theme. So I want to start looking for some elements. But before I do that, I want to go ahead and put my text in the middle that I want to use. So I'm going to click on text. I'm going to put add text box. And I want to type in a saying. So one of the sayings I want to use is creep it real. So I'm going to put in creep it real. And I kind of want this to be in the middle, and then I'm going to put all my elements going around. So I want to change this font to more of a Halloween theme. So I'm going to look through and see what I have in here. I don't know if I have any Halloween themes saved. Here's one. I like this one. And this is an uploaded font that I believe I got from somewhere. It might have been Creative Fabrica. But you can Canva has lots of fonts that you can use still. So what I want to do is I don't want it to be filled in with black. So I'm going to highlight over this. I'm going to click on Effects, and I'm going to go over here to Styles, and I'm going to click Outline. And I want my outline to be black. And then I'm going to go back over to here, text color, and I'm going to make it white. So that way it looks like that. And then you can always adjust the thickness if you want to change the color. You can if you want. But for this design, we are going to use black and white doodle art. So now I'm going to come over here to elements. And I'm going to type in, let's type in Halloween doodle clip art. And let's see what pops up. I'm going to click on graphics, see all. And then we're just going to start grabbing things that we want. Now, the thing with this is you want to make sure you grab elements that have the same type of line quality. Now, if you don't want to use Canva elements, because Canva terms and conditions can be a little tricky, especially if you're using Pro Elements, and depending on what you are using this design for, whether you're selling the design or using it as a POD product, you need to read their terms and conditions. If you don't want to use Canva, you can create your images in any type of AI generator, and in that way you can use it however you want. I'm just showing you how to create this type of design, and it's just easier for me just to go ahead and use Canva elements just to show you. But again, you don't have to use it. You can create your own elements and then place it how you want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look through and I want to start grabbing some elements. So I like this candy. And I think I'm going to, and then if you click on magic recommendations, some more stuff will pop up that you might want to use. I like this one. And you just want to kind of look through and pick what you want to use. And then we're gonna fix the placing in a little bit. We just right now we just want to go ahead and get all of the different ones we want to use on here. Okay, I'm gonna go back and kind of look through and see what else in here I would like to use. And then if you're not finding what you want, then you can just type it in. So let's say okay, we can use that one. I like that one. Let's see if we can get a witch or a witch hat. We can use this. Let's look for some bats. That one might be a little too thick. Okay, here are some more cute elements. I'm not going to use that one. Let's use this one. Okay, we definitely need some pumpkins. Get some pumpkins in here. That pumpkin might be a little too thick. Okay, here's a pumpkin that we can use. Let's see what else we have in here. The spider web. I mean, you can really go in here and find all kinds of stuff. Okay, and I think I want one more thing. I think I want a mummy. Okay, so we have plenty here of different elements. So all I'm going to do now is rearrange everything where I want it. Now for this, I want just a darker black. So now we're just going to pretty much play around with adjusting. I think I'm going to make the wording a little bit bigger. And then you can kind of play around with where you want things to go. All right. So now that we have all the items placed where we want them, there's no right or wrong way to do it. You can adjust everything pretty much how you want to do it. And then all you would do from here is you want to make sure that everything is transparent. So the way we can do that is I'm going to click on the background and I'm going to change the color to a color where I can pretty much see to make sure that all of the colors are transparent. So I'm going to click on this orange. All right, so all I'm going to do is, um, since some of these are not transparent, once I go and I save it and then I bring it back, I can remove the background because these are Canva elements and it's not going to let you remove the background of their elements. Now, if these are elements that you brought in, then of course you wouldn't have, you can skip the step as you can just click on background remover. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to download this. I'm going to click on download PNG file and I want to click on transparent background because I don't want the orange on there, and I'm just going to go ahead and click download. Alright, so I brought in the image that we just downloaded and we need to remove this background, so I went ahead and uploaded it. And now I'm going to click on background remover. And voila, now it's done. So that's just a little trick just in case you need to go an extra step to remove it. So this is how it would pretty much look on a shirt. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and change that color back to white. And now my image is all set to go. So the next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and change the DPI to 300 DPI, which makes it more easier for your customers to use. So I'm going to, if you're selling this as a digital download. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download this image again. I'm going to click on download, transparent background, and then we're going to go ahead and download this file. And then after it's done downloading, you want to take it over to a 300 DPI converter. You can go ahead and do a Google search for different free tools that are out there. So here's one that I came across. So all you have to do is just upload the file that you just downloaded off at Canva, change the DPI to 300 or higher, and then go ahead and download it. And that will be the file that you will give to your customers. Now, let's go back over. I'm going to add another page and we're going to test and see how this design actually looks on a mock-up. So I'm going to go over here to elements and I'm going to type in sweatshirt mock-ups just so we can see how it look. And let's see how it looked on a, okay, I like this one. So let's just see how it look. Now, if you want to learn how to create mockups or mockup videos, please see some of the other tutorials on my channel. Okay, so here we have a shirt. So all I'm going to do, you can upload the image you just downloaded, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to duplicate this one just so we can see how it looks on a shirt. Okay, and then there you have it. We have our Doodle collage, which is super trendy right now, all ready and set to go.
That's all there is to it. Now you can create a viral worthy Halloween doodle shirt in minutes. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more design tips to grow your digital business. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.